Around 1 a.m., Allison jolted awake in the darkness of her Baltimore home. The security alarm was screaming. Beside her, her husband Ray was already moving, grabbing a baseball bat and rushing out of the bedroom. She followed him downstairs. Lights on. Silence. No broken doors. No footsteps. No one inside. But then she saw it. A window. Slightly open. The same thing had happened the night before. Same alarm. Same window. Police had checked. Their explanation? A squirrel. It sounded ridiculous, but they accepted it. Now, standing there again, staring at that same window. Allison felt it. Something wasn't right. A thought crept into her mind. What if this wasn't random? What if someone was watching them? Her husband had recently taken a job writing financial advice, despite having no real experience. If people had lost money, could someone be angry enough to come after him? She didn't say it out loud. But the fear stayed. The next morning felt normal. Breakfast. A quick goodbye. A wave from the driveway. Allison left for a work trip. She had no idea. That would be the last time she'd ever see Ray alive. Later that evening, Ray's phone rang. A guest in the house overheard everything. A pause. Then Ray said, "Oh no." Seconds later, he ran out of the house, got in his car, and disappeared. No calls. No messages. No activity. By the next morning, something was clearly wrong. Allison drove back, panic building with every mile. His car was gone. The house was empty. It felt like he had vanished into thin air. Days passed. No answers. Then she found something. Hidden behind his computer. A small, folded note. Carefully wrapped. Almost like it was meant to be found. Inside were strange writings. References to a secret group. Lists of names. Random technologies. Movie titles. It didn't make sense. But it didn't feel random either. 6 days later, his car was found in a parking lot. It had been sitting there the entire time. Undisturbed. No signs of struggle. No clues. But 2 days after that, everything changed. On the roof of a nearby building, someone noticed something strange. Personal belongings. A phone. Glasses. Shoes. All placed neatly. And next to them, a hole. In the roof. Inside the building. Directly beneath that hole was Ray's body. At first, it seemed simple. He fell. But then investigators looked closer. Nothing lined up. The distance didn't make sense. The height didn't match the injuries. The objects were untouched. It was as if the scene had been arranged. Authorities eventually suggested he may have been mentally unstable. That this was self-inflicted. Case closed. But Allison refused to accept that. Because one question still remained. Who made that phone call? The one that made him run. The one that changed everything. Somewhere out there, someone knows what happened that night. And they've never spoken.